I'm live, folks. I'm live on my iPhone. My iMac just being poo slow, so I couldn't get it to happen, and so I'm still playing with it. So yeah. Hey, good morning, Joyce. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm gonna send me an invite. I'm gonna send me an invite and see if I can make it up on my yeah guest. Invite a guest. I will invite a guest. See if I can make this happen, folks. Sorry about this. There's so many cool things that happens here with technology, and every once in a while my computer just wants to poo poo. Yeah, so here we go. I'm gonna text me and see if I can get on my computer. There we go. Link, please. There we go. All right, there we go. All right. Hey, KK, how are you? Hey, good morning, Myra, Elaine. Yeah, yeah. Hey, KK, I found um some cruise shirts, like local cruise shirts from some of the country shows that took place at our local theater, our amphitheater. And if you like, I can reach out to you about those. Yeah. Okay. Now get at my I just want to continue on with that estate that I worked on last night. Yesterday, I offered it to a lot of when I went live last night, but I ended up getting this estate yesterday. A guy's uncle that died, and he loved Dolly Parton, and he loved Millie Jackson. Okay, great. I will, KK. I'll email it to you. I think the last time I emailed you, that it bounced back. So I'm going to put my in the chat, my email address in the chat. Yeah. So anyway, hey, Donald's here. Good morning, Donald. Thanks for joining. So yeah, I'm gonna start looking at these records, folks. And see what can happen. It's a crazy rainy day here in Raleigh, and it's a little cool. So be careful if you guys get out. Oh, that's your email address. Is that different than the last one I sent to you? Um, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I think we're looking for a high in the 50s. I can't remember. I looked at it earlier. I'm gonna grab the calendar if I can, or cannot. Sometimes when you get off to a start like this, it feels like snowball. So anyway, thank you so much for being here, folks. I appreciate it. I got me some coconut water this morning. I just don't have any lime to put in. I can put the lime in the coconut. Oh, 69 and rainy. Yeah, we got the rain. We got the rain. Hey, good morning, Mike. Tomorrow's going to be nice and sunny with a high of 48. So I'm hoping that's really off. So, all right, Arthur, I'll get some long sleeves out, okay? I fight it every year, folks. So anyway, I'm waiting for my. Okay, great. So hey, I did an unboxing. I could have done another video, but this came in the mail. It didn't come in the mail. It was delivered on Saturday. This is Norah Jones Play Date. Record Store Day, Black Friday. I have no idea how to sell it, folks. Record Store Day, Black Friday is over with. High at 68 today and 46 tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be... Yeah. I have a chore I have to do outside tomorrow, so there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Michael. Mike. So anyway, I'm going to continue on with that. I had a wonderful sale. Thank you for everybody coming out last night. I'm going to do another sale tonight, but I'm going to do it in Wake Forest. What's today? Monday. Yeah. I don't know where my calendar is. It's in one of these piles. Uh, this is Laura Lee. And for whatever reason, someone decided to put tape across the front and the back. Or either it's a pressing defect. It just looks really odd. I don't know if you can see it or not, but Laura Lee, she has a really cool necklace on. Yeah. Also have to go to Selma tomorrow in the cold, in the rain. I don't know if it's going anymore. Oh, my stars. This is a disaster. Hot wax. Oh, boy. This is dollar bin stuff. Darn. I was looking forward to that. Standing in the rain. Oh, well. This on Buddha. Wait a minute. It says Buddha, then it says hot wax. Yeah. I'm real puzzled about the cover. Anyway, dollar bin stuff. Here's another record with Dolly on it. Yeah. Dolly Parton sings plus Faye Tucker sings. Yeah. This may not be official. It wasn't God who made honky tonk angels. I like that song. Oh, this one's looking much better. Yay. I like to hear Dolly sing that. It wasn't God who made honky tonk angels. Yeah. Hey, does anybody here have any, put it in the chat if you do. Does anybody have any Bear Family records or CDs? The Bear Family records, Bear Family recordings out of Germany? Does anybody have that? I don't like these outer sleeves like this that are so tight. Maybe I need to close my Messenger and reopen it on my iMac. Yeah. I thought I closed you. Quit, please. Yeah. Anyway, Bear Family's out of Germany, and they've been doing archival stuff, and they'll get stuff, and they'll make compilations. And hey, good morning, Greg. And they will don't be a bum, hit the thumb. And they will put together these compilations and stuff like that. And I got a compilation from the Bear Family. It's CDs, and it's the complete Dolly and Porter Wagner recordings. Look how tight this is, folks. Heartbreak Express by Dolly. I've had this before. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 songs on here, and she wrote 8 of them. Wow. That's awesome. Good morning, Art. How are you doing, sir? I trust you're doing well today, sir. My zapper's over there. I need to zap this one. Yeah. Oh, this week I have Katie from Vintage and Vinyl coming in on Friday. So I got some room this week, folks. And next week, I'd like to get more and more people on here for coffee and vinyl hanging out with me. And I promise you I'll come in even earlier and restart the computer to make sure it's going to work. Okay. Yeah. This is Dynamic Duo of Country Music. This is Dolly and Porter. Or it says Porter Wayne and Dolly Rebecca. How about that? Yeah, Katie is cool. I like her. I watched her video where she was on. Darn, this is a dish. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. It's an RCA. It was probably meant to be that way. Okay, so the RCA Dynaflex, they're okay. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Katie's picked up recently. I'm sure she's gotten some cool things to share with us and cool things like that. Yeah. Good morning. Thanks for being here, folks. I appreciate it a bunch. Yeah, the Dynaflex. Dynaflex. Once more, Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton. Yeah. I guess at the time they were doing all of this, Porter was, Kathy's leaving, KK's leaving. Hey, good night, KK. Take care. Can I highlight on my iPhone? Or do I need to highlight her email address? I'll take a screenshot. There you go. Got that done. Oops. Yeah. So I think tonight when I go live, I'm going to show all the Record Store Day titles that I have. Not only from our Record Store Day Black Friday, but from all the drops. And then all the ones I have from last year and the year before and the year before and all the ones that's come in pre-owned. So that might be kind of fun. Give everybody an opportunity to see that. And of course I can offer those. I can do a sales price on that. Yeah, I can do sale prices. Yeah. So it'd be like a cool thing to do online. Yeah, this one looks nice. It wasn't God who made Dolly Parton. Burlap and satin. There she is. Isn't she gorgeous? I got a feeling that by the end of December, and today's the last day of November, and I got a feeling by the end of December that we will have all these Dolly Partons be gone, or at least most of them. This one looks fine. This one's acceptable. Yeah. Looks like she's wearing a burlap dress skirt. I don't think it's burlap though. I think I hear a leaf blower or a weed eater. Weed whacker. But it's raining, so I guess, I mean, it's next door, so I'm thinking they came and yeah, we did our job. We're getting paid for it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm curious if I have the first Dolly Parton record. What was her first record? Does anybody know? My computer just does not want to work today. Dolly Parton disco. Yeah. You know, I'm curious about that. How many records did Dolly have? 51 studio albums. I got 88 records from Dolly. Or 88 records with Dolly on it. Well, 51, and 2 of those were with Emmylou and Linda. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about I didn't even think about the you know, the first one is Hello, I'm Dolly, which I think I have. I think I'm gonna keep that one. I might keep that one for a while, have it on the wall. Released September 18th, 1967. Oh, I think the one I have is factory sealed. So yeah, I showed it last night. Yeah. Apparently he loves some Dolly. How about that? I love the well, I can't play it as Factory Sealed, but I would love to hear, her first record, is how it sounds compared to 9 to 5. I guess 9 to 5, maybe as a child, I heard that record and song and I thought it was kind of cool. This is Denise LaSalle. Denise LaSalle. Ooh, all right. It's on Malaco. Malaco or Malaco, which there's a lot of Jesus records on that label. I don't think this is a Jesus record. Yeah, Malaco maybe. Some people are completists, but hey, my text is working again. My messages. Yeah, so this looks nice, folks. Denise LaSalle. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Rhonda. Good morning. This guy also loved Millie Jackson. The guy who brought the records by said that he talked with Millie regularly and on the telephone, and he had known Millie for years. And he says he would just talk to Millie on the phone for hours. And he said after he died, he called Millie and told her. And this is not in very nice condition. That's going to go in the dollar bin. Darn you. So I'm hoping to find something in here, signatures or something. All I've found so far was a concert stub. Yeah, I'll put this over here. Here's another Millie. She's got the cool couch. She's got the cool sofa. I remember putting on a record one day by Millie, and I am a completist. It's fun for me to search through. Very cool, Greg. What is there something you, darn it, one band that you just gravitate toward? I think this guy would just buy any Millie that he could find, regardless of the condition, and this one's not pretty at all. Is there any group that you try to get everything they have? Excuse me. So the nephew, the heir, said that he called Millie and told him he died. And I told him about Millie. I said, so there's Millie the singer, and then there's Millie the comedian, and there's the same person. And one time I put on a Millie record, and I was like, ooh, I'm glad my mom's not in the room. She was just like, eh, blah, 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 blah. Yesterday, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to the blah, 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 blah. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I was embarrassed to play it. I remember the first time I played Lawanda, Aunt Esther. I played one of her records. Holy smoke. This is another Millie Jackson. Holy smoke, Aunt Esther. Oh, she was very salty. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, this is cool, folks. This is a Japanese pressing. Millie Jackson live in Tokyo. Well, I say it's Japanese pressing. It is. Hallelujah. Please be beautiful. Please be beautiful. Okay, the surface is beautiful. Let's see what color it is. It's black. And flat. All right. Hallelujah. Thank you, Millie, for being beautiful and flat. Yes. and they drive me insane with the amount of media they have. Unreal. Don't laugh. Pet Shop Boys. Oh, I love Pet Shop Boys. I love Pet Shop Boys with Dusty Springfield. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I am so glad they reached out to her. Oh my gosh, it's such good stuff. I was wondering why this clear bag felt a little different, and now I know. So now I can properly label it. I'd be glad when I replace my Dymo. I want to get one of those Rolos, but I just don't hear good reviews about them. So I don't know what to get. Well, it doesn't matter because I don't have the funds to buy it, the capital to buy anything. But I love some Pet Shop Boys. I'm sure you do the CDs and cassettes. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like Duran Duran. I'm not a completist, but when something comes in, I'm like, do I have this? I need to keep me a copy. But yeah. So I made a little piece of note in there, Japan. All right, that'd be good to listen to. I knew this. I knew that this one. Excuse me. Let me respond to a text. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I have cardboard boxes. I don't have one right here to show you in Orange Reach, but I got a stack of them going out today of some 7s that I sold that are going out. They even make special. There's even special shippers for there's even special shippers for CDs and for cassettes, but I usually don't buy them. I usually put the CDs in a padded envelope. Yeah. Actually, one thing, I get these comments on my streams later. I'm so popular with certain people because they want to leave me a comment and give me their website. Hey, good morning, Steve. Thanks for rescuing that frog. I appreciate you doing that. Their catalog is insane. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's one thing to buy a studio album. It's one thing to buy a CD, cassette, mini disc. Um, 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 and then the special singles, the remixes and this and that and this and that. Absolutely. Hey, good morning, Kurt. Kurt, I got a late start today. This is Millie Jackson. I knew this was Japan because it's got the obi on it. And so let's take a look and see how beautiful these are. I love me an obi. No marijuana. This was the record I put on there, live and uncensored, folks. Oh my gosh! But it's good to see it's good to see the Japan pressing with the obi, and the obi, wraps around. Sometimes they're all the way to the left, and sometimes they're all the way to the right. More recently, the reproductions we've seen has been over to the right. So I'm gonna keep this one to the right. August 14th, 1979. This was recorded at the Roxy, and I think about the Roxy being in Atlanta. Yeah. All right. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There's a surface mark there. I don't think it's going to affect anything. It's black. Okay, that's acceptable. This is exciting, folks. It takes two, baby. One of I'm going to Wake Forest today, and one of my so years ago, um, Hunter, one of my customers' son, uh, was a came to help me out during the summer of this surgery, this eye, this right eye, and he basically just hung around here, and I hung around here. I couldn't see a thing hardly, and he would ask me stuff, and I would tell him stuff, and he would ask me stuff, and I was telling him stuff, and and I had to keep my head down like this because I had gas in this eye, and it was brutal, folks. But hey, I'm not complaining. Uh, so I basically just sat around in a chair. I got up, I walked around, and people came in, and I would take my phone and I would turn the camera on so I could see their reflection and see who they were. And I couldn't always see who they were. And so that was really neat. And so Hunter came in and he helped me out that summer. Tremendous. I owe him for the lifetime. So Hunter was a rising senior in high school. Super mature guy. He was on the school swim team. And he helped me out that summer until he started high school. And by then I was able to hold my head up high, but I still had gas. And so but day by day, a little bit of the gas went away, and I describe it to people. It's like looking through a glass of water, but the water is colored, and so the gas totally obscured my vision, and then it went down and down, and I could see like this much, and then, but if I moved my head, it was just like bopping around. Anyway, it's hard to explain. So it took me months before I could even drive an automobile. But anyway, Hunter was here and he helped me like crazy. And I had tons of people who were willing to help me. They took me here, they took me there. This looks great, folks. I'm excited about this. Well, anyway, the following summer, Hunter was a rising freshman in college, and he came to help me. I put him over in Wake Forest, and he worked in Wake Forest for the summer, and he was a big help. So he reached out to me a couple weeks ago. He says, I have a bigger winter holiday because of COVID. And so he says, I got some free time if you need some help. This one is dished, but it doesn't have the correct inner sleeve, but this is the correct inner sleeve if I'm not mistaken no, it's not. Yes, it is for Buckingham Nicks. So I'm going to hang on this inner sleeve, folks. Use it for Buckingham Nicks. And I have to check my Buckingham Nicks. Anyway, this is a dollar record right here. And so anyway, I'm meeting Hunter today in Wake Forest. Yeah, so there you go. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So I'm going to have to hit the road soon to meet Hunter. Yeah. And anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. And as it turns out, Hunter's parents moved to Wake Forest, and so I'm looking forward to that. So it's going to be a big welcome back for Hunter. This album contains language which may be considered objectionable by some listeners. Let's see if I can show you that label sticker. This is Millie Jackson with For Men Only. I guess it's fair to say she's pretty raunchy. Yeah. I got to visit her Wikipedia page, but I think that she's pretty much, yeah. It's nice to have some help around the shop. Hard to find. It is hard to find. I have a sign up in Raleigh and in Wake Forest. Wake Forest, I get a lot of high schoolers who are under 18, and so I can do an internship with them. But yeah. Oh yeah, she's a dollar record. Darn it. Hey, if I sell $10, if I sell 10 $1 records, that's $10. So there you go. I mean, they would probably play okay. It's just that they're going to be noisy. Let's grab a Dolly record next. Whoa. This is Dolly, my Blue Ridge Mountain Boy. That's going to be Art in a few months. He's going to be the Blue Ridge Mountain Boy. But I just haven't found somebody for Raleigh yet that's a good fit. You know how it is, Steve. You got to feel comfortable with them. And especially during COVID, you want to have somebody that's not going to be, yeah. I had somebody come into the shop yesterday in Raleigh. And, I go and unlock the door and I turn the doorknob and I open the door about that much. And then I step back a few feet and I greet them and I say, blah, 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 blah. Lock the door. Full squirt of hand sanitizer. And then I back up and I come back here behind the counter and I just hang out here and try to direct them as much as I can. I can watch their movements on the camera. This one looks nice. And so I kept backing up and he kept getting close to me. I said, sir, do you mind if we keep our distance? And he said, he left. He left, folks. He just left. So what can we do, folks? What can we do? I want it to be safe for him. I want it to be safe for me. If I'm a carrier, I don't want to give him anything. But I know what you mean, Steve. Help is hard. Good help is hard to find. A wonderful help, exceptional help. And I miss Ann every day. And I respect her for being super, 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 super cautious. Yeah. This Dolly record looks great. It takes two, baby. Here we go. I wonder if there's any photographs of Dolly with her real hair. This has a little bubbling. So I came in early this morning and I listed a bunch of stuff on eBay already. And I got to keep the momentum going, folks. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any sales today at either store or online because it's Cyber Monday. Yeah, Cyber Monday started back when online resellers really needed a boost, but it's gotten crazy out of hand. I mean, hey, they're doing a great job. I think it's gotten out of hand because it takes away from the brick and mortar mom and pop people. But what can I do? It's a snow avalanche that's happening that I can't stop. I cannot slow it down either, but I encourage everyone to support local independent stores and make it happen in that respect. Yeah. This is Millie Jackson, just a little bit country. She's a little bit country. I'm going to highlight this. Oh, I highlighted it. It didn't get big. I don't understand some people on this issue to make it freedom thing or whatever. I don't know. And in Wake Forest, so you've heard me talk about my intern up there. Oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. If he continues like he is, well, he came to Record Store Day Black Friday and he scheduled an appointment and he wanted to get one of those weekend records, and he scheduled really late and I felt really bad for him because I was thinking it probably won't be here by the time he gets here. But he scheduled an appointment. He came in and there was a weekend record left, and I was so happy for him. So he got it, and he brought his father. And all right, this record looks acceptable. Acceptable. Yeah, it's acceptable. he brought his father in. It was so cool to meet his father. And I was like, no wonder this cat's so cool. But anyway, and so he was excited to get the weekend record. He really was. And then he came in on Saturday and helped out. And it was awesome. It's really good to have a cool cat like that. And so I look forward to him I'm looking forward to him go from internship to an actual employee, because he's going to rock and roll deny. And then this came from Rock and Roll. I can't read it. Rock and Roll starts with a W. I don't recognize that. Someone might recognize it just because you might be familiar with the store, but I couldn't read it. But anyway, and then I hired a person that started Saturday, and so far so good. She's doing a great job, and the intern actually helped me train her a little bit with doing eBay. So in the back of the record crate in Wake Forest, I put one in one corner to the right and one in one corner to the left, and they're like, "Now do this. Now turn it. Now choose this button." So they were doing that, and it was awesome. But they seemed to work really well. And but anyway, both of them individually has told me that they appreciate my awareness and appreciate my concern for keeping things protective. And I've had customers say the same things, but I've had some customers that has threatened me. Dolly Parton, mine. This is on the Pickwick label, so it's a budget press. I wonder if I can put this online and see if anybody can help me identify that store. Yeah. Here's another Millie Jackson record. This one has Millie and Isaac Hayes. Yeah. And you can imagine I have, someone left me a voicemail. I have the Nextdoor app, and it's just amazing, the comments and the dialogue of things like that. So here we go. Millie Jackson and Isaac Hayes. All right. Acceptable. She definitely has a lot of talent, that's for sure. So if you guys haven't heard Millie Jackson, I would suggest getting on the YouTube and take a listen to her. I don't know what to start with. I wouldn't know what to suggest. Let YouTube suggest. Here's another one of those stickers. Maybe this one's clear. Oh, Rock and Roll Heaven. Oh, this one's clear, folks. Rock and Roll Heaven. This one's 73. Dolly always seems to be like identifying herself with a country girl, a mountain girl. Showing photographs of the house and talking about her shoes and stuff like that. I'm surprised she wasn't the coal miner's daughter. But that was Loretta. All right, this one's beautiful. This one's acceptable. It's an RCA Flexidisc. Dynadisc. Dynaflex. Get it right. So Rock and Roll Heaven. Yay. Now, where was Rock and Roll Heaven? If there's a Rock and Roll Heaven, there's got to be a something. Yeah. I think I should probably get out of here, folks. I think this is going to be the last one I show, but I appreciate everybody stopping by. I got to head over to the credit union and get a cashier's check and leave it for my landlord. Thank God for Record Store Black Friday. I'm able to pay rent for November. And I paid rent for November Saturday in Wake Forest. So time for a new month with all the utilities that comes around, and which I didn't dread it before the pandemic, because it was wonderful, folks. So yeah, this is Millie Jackson. The Tide is Turning. Not to be confused with Roger Waters. The Tide is Turning. Or was that Pink Floyd? Roger Waters, Pink Floyd. This is on the Jive label. I can tell a DJ got hold of this. Yeah, it's not flat either. I'm gonna put this in the dollar bin. Those DJs, I don't mind a DJ. I just don't like them when they mess up our records by going backwards. Hey, folks, thank you so much. You know what? Hold that thought. I got two more. I got two more in this file I'm going to show. But tonight on in Wake Forest, I'm going to do Record Store Day titles and Record Store Day pass. One step at a time, says Dolly and Myra Elaine. This one's okay. This one's great. Acceptable. Yeah. Tell you one thing, folks. I used to wash so many records. Now I'm just kind of letting the new owners wash them. I've trained the intern in Wake Forest to wash records, so he's helping out some in Wake Forest. And then, of course, there's some records I just have to wash. But we used to wash so many records that came in. Love is like a butterfly. Dolly Parton says, love is like a butterfly. Yeah. All right, here we go. Caption this, folks. Hopefully it's just innocent love and infatuation rather than anything harmful. Joshua is the name of the record. It's Dolly Parton. It's on the RCA label. It's on the Dynaflex label. Dynaflex, yeah, label. Series. Yep, it's acceptable. It's very cool. That's awesome. Dynaflex. You the RCA record you're holding is a Dynaflex record. It is thinner than any other record you've ever owned. It also is superior in many ways to others you've ever owned. That is so true, folks. It is freer in imperfections, ticks, pops, and blisters. It is much less susceptible to warpage. And its life will be far longer than conventional records. It is the record of today. It is the record of tomorrow, yours today. That is so true. Elliot Cruz stops by and hangs out with us from time to time. And he says on his videos that he uploads on YouTube, he says, it's just a gimmick. Well, I can relate to that. Elliot, it is a marketing. I think of it as a marketing thing. So I guess a marketing thing could be a gimmick. But some of these Dynaflex records just sound amazing. Think about some of your David Bowie that you have in your collection or library if you have some of the vintage ones. Folks, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to restart the computer again so that tomorrow morning, hopefully, it'll be a little better. Join me tonight, Record Crate Wake Forest. I'm going to go live and I'm going to offer Record Store Day titles, not only 2020, but 2019 and older, including some pre-owned titles. And so there we go, folks. Rock and roll. See you soon. Thank you much. Thanks for coming out this morning. I appreciate it. Sorry for being late, but we're going to make it happen anyway. All right. Take care, everybody. See ya. And please,